Long queues at filling stations despite huge supply due to rumour and hoarding. Consumers allege traders not to maintain LPG price fixed by the government. 5 children die with measles symptoms in 5 districts in 24 hours. Revenue collection less than the COVID period, foreign loan dependency looms. Well, good evening, viewers. Those were the headlines. I'm Salim Kadir, and you're watching English Bulletin. We now follow with the details. There are long queues at the filling stations in the capital Dhaka, as well as the other parts across the country, even on the off day, Friday, due to fear of fuel crisis and shortage of supply. Supply of fuel oil has been disrupted at the global markets after Iran closed the Strait Hormuz. Its impact is being witnessed at the energy sector of Bangladesh. Long queues of motorbikes and other vehicles were seen at several filling stations in the capital on Friday morning. The consumers are suffering as they do not get sufficient fuel even after waiting for 3 to 4 hours. According to the filling station authority, they are facing hurdles due to excessive pressure of consumers despite providing fuel as per the directives of the government. The LPG traders are not maintaining the price of 12 kg cylinders fixed by the government. The Bangladesh Energy Regulatory Commission BERC on Thursday fixed the price of 12 kg cylinders at Taka 1,728 at the consumer level. The price came into effect from 6 p.m. on the day. However, the consumer said sellers not maintaining price fixed by the government, so they have nothing but buying the cylinder with additional price. A team of ATN News visited a Janata traders in capital's Karwan Bazaar on Friday, where they saw the price fixed by the government is not being maintained. They claimed that they have purchased 12 kg cylinder from the BM depot of Ghazipur with additional price. Infection of measles is increasing at various places of the country. At least 5 children died with measles symptoms in 5 districts over the past 24 hours. Among them, a child with measles symptoms has died at a hospital in Dhaka on Friday. Among the 4 others, each of 1 child died in Kushtia, Dangal, Mymensingh and Chapai Nawabganj. Meanwhile, another 947 children have admitted to different hospitals with measles symptoms from 8 a.m. Thursday to 8 a.m. Friday. Among them, measles infections has been detected in 42 children. Most of the children are in between 7 months and 2 years. Physicians say lack of vaccination campaign and lack of nutrition of the mothers might be the cause behind the intents of infection. BNP wants full implementation of the July Charter in a bid to complete the unfinished works of the Martyrs of 2024. Chief Whip Nurul Islam Moni said this at a discussion on the Independence Day at the National Press Club in Dhaka on Friday. He commented that the opposition does not want implementation of the July Charter, and that is why they're trying to portray BNP as against it. He said BNP has played an important role during any crisis of the country. BNP founder Ziaur Rahman had saved the country through recovering democracy during the severe crisis following the independence. In the present context, Prime Minister Tariq Rahman has also been taking various initiatives to save the country, he added. Well, this year the revenue collection is less than that of during the COVID epidemic. The National Board of Revenue, NBR, has collected Taka 2,54,330 crore revenue in the first 8 months of the current fiscal out of Taka 3,25,802 crore target. The NBR has failed in the targets in income tax, VAT and other tariff in July to February. Analysts say the deficit in revenue collection will intensify the dependency on foreign loan. The annual development plan depends on the collection of revenue by the NBR. The economic stagnation of the country is a result of no fulfillment of revenue collection target, and the NBR is somehow responsible for it. Bangladesh and Japan held a high-level meeting to advance negotiations on the operation and maintenance of the third terminal of Hazrat Shah Jalal International Airport. The meeting signals renewed momentum towards finalizing a long-delayed deal. The meeting, held at the Ministry of Foreign Affairs, was attended by Foreign Minister Dr. Khalilur Rahman, Civil Aviation and Tourism Minister Afroza Khanam, State Minister for Foreign Affairs Shama Bayat Islam, and Prime Minister's Foreign Affairs Advisor Humayun Kabir, among others. The Japanese delegation was led by Assistant Vice Minister of Japan's Ministry of Land, Infrastructure, Transport and Tourism, Nakayama Riko. Viewers, we now follow with a short break, and we will be back soon with US-Israeli assault on Iran continue with Tehran's retaliation. Bangladesh-Indian battle for SAF Under-20 title tonight. Welcome back. You're watching ATN News. This is English Bulletin. National Film Day is being celebrated amid various arrangements at Bangladesh Film and Development Corporation (BFDC). Marking the day, a colourful procession was brought out from the BFDC premises on Friday morning. It paraded different roads at the BFDC. Popular artists, directors, producers and employees of the BFDC, among others, attended it. The concerned persons with the film industry promised to bring back the glory of the BFDC through making time befitting cinema. Chuadanga is currently gripped by a moderate heat wave. Local Met Office said the highest temperature was recorded at 39.7 degrees Celsius at 3 p.m. on Friday. This is the season's highest temperature in the district. The heat wave have cast distress over the district town, leaving the commuters and the low-income groups in distress. Met Office said a moderate heat wave has been sweeping the district for the last 3 days. The temperature was recorded at 36.3 degrees Celsius on Wednesday and 38.5 degrees Celsius on Thursday. The temperature started to surge on Friday morning. Three people were killed and 10 others injured in a road accident on the highway at the west end of the Jamuna bridge in Sirajganj. The accident took place as a passenger bus lost control around 11:15 a.m. on Friday on the Hati Komorul Dhaka highway in front of the Nalka gas office in Raiganj Upazila. Police said a Mymensingh-bound passenger bus of Bushra Paribohan from Rangpur lost control and was badly crushed at the area. 2 persons died on the spot. 11 injured people were rescued and taken to the hospital, where another succumbed to injuries. Viewers, we'll take a short break. Stay with us. Welcome back. You're watching English Bulletin, and now we begin with news around the world. US President Donald Trump stepped up his threats against Iran, warning US has not even started destroying what is left in Iran. And Iran has launched fresh strikes on Israel and Gulf nations after US and Israeli attacks on Iran's infrastructure. It comes after a US strike on a bridge connecting the Karaj city to Tehran killed 8 people and injured nearly 100. Shortly before, Trump praised US forces as the most powerful, saying that they would target Iran's bridges next, then electric power plants. Meanwhile, Kuwait claimed Mina al-Ahmadi oil refinery and water desalination plant were targeted by Iran. On Friday morning, Iran fired missiles in Israel and a gas plant in UAE. Meanwhile, former Foreign Minister of Iran, Javad Zarif, called his country to declare victory and make a deal that ends the conflict and prevent the next one. U.S. Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth has fired the U.S. Army Chief of Staff and two other generals as the Iran war continues. Hegseth told U.S. Army Chief of Staff General Randy George to retire immediately. He also fired two other Army generals on Thursday. A U.S. official told CNN that the Chief of Chaplains, Major General William Green Jr., and the Commander of Army Transformation and Training Command, General David Hoarding. The move comes a day after U.S. President Donald Trump's address to the nation on the war in Iran. In the speech, Trump signaled U.S. will intensify strikes on Iran after earlier suggesting the U.S. could be done with the war within 2 to 3 weeks. Meanwhile, French President Emmanuel Macron suggested that he sees scope for cooperation with South Korea to stabilize the situation in Strait of Hormuz, provided that the conflict between US-Iran subsides. Macron said after a meeting with South Korean President Lee Jae-myung in Seoul on Friday they want to strengthen the ties in strategic and defense matters. They discussed the situation in the Middle East at length, and he believes that they can do useful things to stabilize the situation in Hormuz and more broadly once the bombardments have ceased. Myanmar junta chief Min Aung-hyun has won a parliamentary vote on Friday to become the country's new president. He won 429 out of 584 votes cast by MPs in the country's pro-military parliament on Friday. Through this, Leung has been formalizing his grip on political power in the war-torn nation 5 years after he ousted an elected government. Leung orchestrated a 2021 coup against the administration of Nobel Peace Prize winner Aung San Suu Kyi and placed her under arrest. Viewers, we now begin with sports news. Bangladesh and India are set to kick off the field to retain the Under-20 Soft Championship title tonight. The final match will begin at Maldives National Football Stadium at 9 p.m. Bangladesh time. Bangladesh is eyeing to secure the maiden victory over India in the final of the tournament at any level. Bangladesh's only title came in 2024. Defending champions, India have won the tournament a record 4 times. Bangladesh held India to a 1-1 draw earlier in group stage of this edition. Both the teams began the campaigns with wins over Pakistan, while Bangladesh winning 2-0 and India registering a 3-0 victory. Bangladesh edged past Nepal 1-0 in semi-final, while India thrashed Bhutan 5-0 to storm into the final. Well, before ending the bulletin, we have top stories once again. Long queues at filling stations despite huge supply due to rumour and hoarding. Consumers allege traders not to maintain LPG price fixed by the government. 5 children die with measles symptoms in 5 districts in 24 hours. Revenue collection less than the COVID period. Foreign loan dependency looms. US-Israeli assaults on Iran continue with Tehran's retaliation. And Bangladesh-India battle for SAF Under-20 title tonight. But that's all from the newsroom for the moment. Thank you for being with us. Until then, see you soon.